The Colts introduced their new head coach today, former Eagles offensive coordinator Shane Steichen. Now we're bringing in Jake Arthur, who's co-host for the Locked On Colts podcast, to talk about the new era at Indy. You can see he's just leaving the presser. He's at the facility. Thanks for joining us, Jake. The Colts say they got their guy. What's your first impression on Steichen after his presser?
I think so, yeah. I mean, if you're going to start on day one, at least, make a good impression there at the press conference, right? There was a ton of players, staff, coaches. It seemed like the whole building was there in attendance, and it seemed like people liked what they heard. He's a guy who he understands it's about the players, and you just kind of fit your style to what those guys can bring to the table.
Yeah, he also said that the offense is going to be dictated off of who's the quarterback. They got the 4th overall pick in the draft, so we're going to keep our eye on that. He also said he's going to be calling the plays as well. CEO Jim Irsay said that Shane was clearly the guy above the pack. What is it about Steichen that you think ultimately got him the job?
Yeah, so I think a couple big factors is, Chris Ballard is going to paint with a little broader brush. They wanted to cast a wide net and bring in a diverse group of candidates. But Jim Irsay just kind of put it out there. He said, you got to score points in this league. We wanted an offensive-minded guy. They know they're going to be drafting a quarterback at number 4. So bringing in a guy like Steichen, who's had success with, he's worked with Phillip Rivers, Justin Herbert, obviously Jalen Hurts now. They called him, kind of an offensive genius. He has that offensive magic to him. So I think they're just kind of trying to get with the rest of the NFL, get these young, forward-thinking offensive minds, and get yourself a young quarterback.
Yeah, next up on his list is getting that staff together, and then we got the draft coming up in April. Jake, thanks for joining us, man, and we'll be coming back to you with all things Colts when that time is needed.
Of course, appreciate having me.